Austria and Belgrade Beat coverage of Eurosonic 2017. I'm here with It's Everyone Else, a duo from Slovenia who makes... Well, how would you describe your music?
The hardest question of them all. I would like to think that our music is hard to describe. I would like that the answer is always you have to see it, you have to hear it, you have to go to the concert. I guess if I had to describe it, we would say industrial, hardcore,
noise,
pop.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything.
Okay, and how did the act evolve into its current form?
It was a very intuitive evolution. We create our music very intuitively, very just let it out. Sit behind the computer, sit behind the keyboards, and it just happens by itself. So we never really planned on how we were sounding, how we were supposed to sound. It just came out of us.
Yeah.
And did you play in other bands before? Is this both of your first band?
I used to play in a lot of bands in high school, but they weren't enough of a challenge for me. Everybody just wanted to play covers and boring music with nothing new. So it was really, really cool when I met Lucian and we really clicked because we wanted to do something new and strange.
Yeah, and for me it was actually the first band. Before that I just did music for myself, and then I found her and it just was like clicking right away.
Great, so you are both from Slovenia, but now you live in Leipzig, Germany. Going back to Slovenia, how did growing up in Slovenia influence your musical sort of feelings, and how did it influence, maybe not the music itself, but the atmosphere and the emotions that you put into your music?
Oh, it definitely had a very big effect because Slovenia was hit really hard by the economic crisis, and we felt it firsthand, and it was really this hopelessness, this defeat, this feeling of you are like, society just wants to get rid of you because they don't know how to deal with you. You know, after finishing university, you don't know what to do with yourself, and we were like this lost generation that everyone felt kind of ashamed that we are in this situation, unemployed for years and just lost.
Yeah, so this was kind of our answer to everything what happened, and also to the current political situation, and so this is our outlet.
Yeah, and so what's the music scene in Slovenia like for this type of music? I mean, is it many bands like yourselves, or are you sort of like the band for it?
No, actually it's pretty diverse because there is not enough people, not enough bands to really have like micro scenes. There's just kind of one alternative scene. So every band that does like metal, hardcore, electro is kind of thrown in the same kind of mixing pot. So I don't know,
good.
Which is pretty good. Yeah.
I dare say that there aren't many bands that sound like us, but we are, yes, as Lucy said, in this same scene, very different genres of bands because Slovenia is so small. And this is good because we learn from each other. We don't, shy away from each other. It's not just a metal scene and a punk scene. It's mixed, and this is really cool about Slovenia.
Mm-hmm.
And so what made you move to Leipzig? When did you move there? How was it, and what have you gained and lost?
Well, it's connected to what I was saying before, that this economic situation in Slovenia. We were feeling so lost, and we tried everything and did really our best to start living a dignified life in Slovenia, and it just didn't work. So we just went to Leipzig because we visited friends there and just fell in love with it. It's a very culturally diverse and open and alive city, and we just had to go there.
Okay. And do you miss Slovenia?
No.
No, not really, no.
Okay. So, on your biography, I read the words music which will leave you feeling violated in the most pleasurable way. Where do you get that urge to do that to people?
Because not a lot of other bands do that. Because everything is kind of safe, you know. Concerts, even hardcore punk concerts, are really safe. So these are those restrictions that you should not go into the crowds, don't touch them, don't have contact, and we want to change that. Even though we are a kind of electronic band, we still want to do that. We want to have this direct connection, so nobody's kind of feeling safe, but we are not hurting people. So this is kind of like violent love.
Yeah, I think all good art is violating to a point. You know, something that touches you in the way nothing else has. Something that kind of disturbs you, but you enjoy it. I think this is definition of good art. Even if you talk about paintings or music or anything, something that changes something in your head, which has to be a little bit violent. And also, we all have violence within us. We just have to find a healthy channel for it, and this is the healthiest channel, you know, just go crazy at a concert.
What's the most extreme reaction to your music you've seen during a concert?
Where do we start?
I don't know. Like, usually we really appreciate moshing, because, you know, when we are there with our synthesizers, you know, people usually don't expect that you should or could mosh or dance. So this is always kind of like positive. But I think the weirdest one was when there was one guy like giving us the finger.
Yeah.
And we didn't know, and we thought like he was really being aggressive, but he was kind of like, I didn't know what to do. I really like you, so I give you the middle finger. So this was kind of like the weirdest
I didn't know
one.
how to react, so this is what I did. This was in Bosnia.
Yeah.
This was so cool. Really nice.
Okay, so where have you been touring so far with your music, and where have you been?
Like
All over.
most of Europe, like from Macedonia to Norway,
Yeah.
like everywhere in between.
We were in France last year. We go to Czech Republic every year. Yeah, and then fuck, where haven't we been?
Yeah, I think only like Spain is missing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so what do you hope will happen after your Eurosonic performance? What are you here for?
Get more gigs.
Get more gigs.
Yes.
Or just have a good gig here,
Yeah.
like nothing else. We don't
Okay.
expect like anything.
So what would the next level be for you guys in your career doing this music?
We were really not thinking about it. We just want to get more gigs easier.
Yeah.
That's kind of like our goal.
We're quite happy. Our record label, Noise Appeal Records, is really cool. We're really happy with it. We tour every year and usually come back with a plus. We're fine.
Okay, so what kind of abuse can we expect tonight?
I have no idea. I never know what will happen. It's all completely spontaneous. So I don't know, but I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
it.
just hopefully that people are into it, that it's loud enough. That's it.
Yeah, and don't look at your phone during our concert.
Oh, we will take away your phones. Definitely.
If you want to look at your phone, you can go outside. You have to be in the moment with us.
Got it. Do you mind if I wear earplugs?
No, of course.
You
Do you
can.
guys wear
definitely.
protection?
Yeah,
we do. Yeah.
Yes, there's nothing shameful about
Okay,
earplugs.
good. Yeah. All right. So that's it. I wish you the best of luck with your appearance tonight, and thank you for this interview.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.